Yes, you read that title right. I bought a Tesla. I ordered the 2021 Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, and in this video, I'm going to cover the ordering process, full price breakdown, and let you know how I plan to pay for this brand new 2021 Tesla Model 3. Hello, and welcome to Trading 5 Talents. I know this is a little different content than what I usually make, but stick around to the end, and I'll tie it all together with what we usually discuss on this channel. So let's get into the video. The current car that I own is about 18 years old and has just over 200,000 miles on it. I've had it in and out of the service shop the last few months, and it cost me thousands of dollars in repairs and maintenance. And I've been thinking about buying a new car for a while, and I decided to make the move into an EV model, that is, an electric vehicle model. So that said, Tesla is, in my opinion at least, the leader in this space, so that's why I chose a Tesla. The Model 3 is roughly the same size as my current car, which is a Nissan Altima, so I thought it would be a good replacement. In looking at the prices versus the range, and that I'll be using it primarily for my commute to work, Standard Range Plus makes the most sense to me. So to order a Tesla, you just need to go to their website, select the model that you want, and then now you can customize your build, and then you just make the down payment, and then you are well on your way to getting this delivered. So I placed my order at the end of July of 2021 with this particular configuration. As you can see, the estimated delivery was about 8 weeks from the time of order, but now due to a higher demand and a slower supply chain, if you order now, as you can see, we are in October, but the estimated delivery is May of 2022. So that would be 7 months from now if you placed your order today. So when I placed my order, Tesla was still offering 1,000 free supercharger miles if you used another Tesla owner's referral code. So the code that I used was the referral link from Carter Jones, as her channel provided a lot of useful information when I was looking into buying the Model 3, and I really enjoyed everything that I learned from her channel. So thank you very much. So Tesla has unfortunately since discontinued this program, so you don't get the 1,000 free supercharger miles. At the time of my order, again back in July of 2021, the cost is $100 for the reservation fee, which is non-refundable if you do cancel the reservation. However, as you can see, the current cost is $250 for the reservation. So it appears that I placed my reservation for the Model 3 at the perfect time. I had a shorter wait time. I got the 1,000 free supercharger miles, and I only had to pay $100 as a reservation fee. But again, due to high demand, you can see that some of these costs are increasing and the wait times are just a little bit longer. So continuing on with the ordering process, after placing the order, I checked the estimated delivery status quite frequently and noticed a really disturbing trend. The delivery dates kept getting pushed further and further out. And obviously that's no fun, but you really can't do anything except for wait or try to purchase something from the existing inventory, which I didn't want to buy a used model, and the configurations that were new, they just really didn't fit with what I was looking for. Then I got an email from Tesla that said if you wanted to get your car quicker, you could opt for the LFP battery version. I didn't choose this route because it didn't look like I was going to get it any earlier than what the delivery date was of my configuration. So I just stuck with my configuration, which is the NCA battery pack. Now, while you're waiting for your Tesla, there's a few things that you really need to do. First thing you need to do is to get your financing in order if you're not going through Tesla and if you're not paying cash. So I'm not doing either of those. So what I'm doing is I'm taking out an auto loan from a local credit union. So I got my pre-approval, and then the second thing that you really need to do is to get your auto insurance ready for when your Tesla arrives. I got this done, and actually by switching auto insurance companies, I saved some money. So if I were you, I would shop around, see if you can save some money as well. The third thing you need to do is to make sure you have a place to charge your Tesla, and I plan to charge mine at home, but I needed an electrical outlet installed. And I opted to install the NEMA 1450 outlet in my garage. But before I could install the outlet, I needed to install a sub-panel because I didn't have any more room in my main electrical box. I got a quote from an electrician to put in a new sub-panel, take out some of the circuits and transfer them over to the sub-panel, and then, run the wire to add my charging port in my garage. The estimate was over $2,500 to do all of that. So what I did is I decided to do all the electrical work myself, as I have done some electrical work in the past, and I felt comfortable with doing the project. But it only took me and my wife about a week to get the project completed, and we completed it for just under $1,000, as I had to buy some extra tools, as well as I put in another circuit for an oven. So it took a little bit more than just doing the electrical circuit for the Tesla. So at least the charger is all ready for when the Tesla arrives. Another thing that you might want to do, and it's not really a necessity, but I would highly recommend it, as I've seen other Tesla owners recommend it, and that is to start buying the accessories for your car. So I bought a lot of accessories already, and I'm going to make a separate video showing what I purchased for the 2021 Model 3. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you can know when that video is posted. And I'd recommend reading tons of reviews and watching lots of videos to see exactly which accessories that you want to buy that's going to fit your lifestyle and your car. There's a lot of manufacturers that all make very similar products. So you just really want to be well educated on which manufacturer to choose for that specific accessory. Some of these accessories can take weeks to arrive. Some of them aren't in stock because the demand is so high. So that's why I wanted to order them early. And I think that's why other Tesla owners recommend that you order them early. So they're actually here before you actually get your car. So with those things completed, I just continued to wait and wait. And I started checking every day, sometimes multiple times a day, to see if the delivery date changed. And it seemed to settle on October 13th through November 2nd. So I took that as a good sign because the delivery date wasn't changing after several days. And I finally got an email and a phone call from Tesla saying that I have a VIN number assigned to me, meaning that my Model 3 has been built and is now ready to ship from California. So with the VIN, I was able to finalize my insurance, upload the documents, and also finalize my auto loan. So the next day, the credit union sent a check to Tesla and then sent me a picture of the check and a tracking number. So in the state that I live in, the car actually needs to be paid in full before it crosses the state border. So Tesla wants payment within a few days of a VIN number or a VIN being assigned to you. Now, they said, though, if I just sent a picture of the check along with tracking number, then that would suffice, and they didn't actually have to wait until the check was in hand or in their headquarters in California. So I sent the picture, sent the tracking number, and that was accepted, so that was good. Now that the payment was made, my delivery window narrowed even further to October 18th, the 23rd, which is just next week. And the next thing that happened is I received a text and an email asking me to schedule a pickup of my car. So I set it for next Friday, which was the earliest date that I could make it to the Tesla shop. And so from the time that I ordered, which was the 3rd week of July, until pickup, which will be the 3rd week of October, it will have been 13 weeks. So that's slightly longer than the original estimated delivery time from when I first placed the order, but it's definitely much shorter than the current wait time for the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. Now, I just like to point out, if you're ordering a different model, whether it's the S or the X or the Y, or if you're ordering a different range of a Model 3, you might actually get your deliveries faster. I just know that from the website, Standard Range Plus Model 3 is estimated to be delivered in May of 2022. So how much did my 2021 Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus cost? Let's break it down here. All right, the base Model 3 is $35,000. I opted for the solid black paint, so that's an additional $1,000. Standard Range Plus is $4,990. And in fact, I don't see that you can actually get the Model 3 just as a base model. The lowest entry point is actually the Model 3 Standard Range Plus, so really it's $39,990. Destination fee, I believe this is to get it to where I live. It's $1,125. Documentation fee $75. Order fee is $100, making the car price $42,290. With the additional charges, electronic filing fee of $24, title $16, registration $381. I need to get a new plate for this car, so I'm keeping my old car. I'm not trading it in. The sales tax, which is a whopping $2,538.84. That brings the grand total to $45,249.84. But I already paid that $100 reservation fee, so you can see that it's $45,149.84. All of that is being financed through my local credit union. So that's the grand total. So this was in July 2021. And you can see the cost difference if you ordered now. So my price was $42,290 before the additional charges. If you build that same Model 3 with the black paint, Standard Range Plus, you can see that it's $42,990. So it looks like it's gone up $700, and you also have a higher reservation fee of $250 versus the $100 that I had back in July. So the price for my car is $45,000. Let's just round it up to $150. That's just for the car itself. I spent about $1,000 on the electrical work to get that charging outlet and the sub panel installed, and then another $700 in accessories, which again I'm going to cover in a separate video, so subscribe and ring the bell so you know when that video comes out. And what about charging costs? Well, normally, if you get an electric car, you're going to have to pay for electricity, and fortunately for us, about a year ago, we had solar panels installed on our roof. So now all of our electricity is actually free. So there's no cost for charging. And this is another reason that I opted for an electric car versus another ICE car. A fully electric car plus free electricity is definitely the ultimate pairing. So with this auto loan, the monthly payments are $586.93 plus insurance, and plus the accessories that I've already purchased. So how am I going to pay for this? So before I go any further, I do want to say I didn't purchase the car without having a plan or the ability to make the payments. I do have the ability to make the payments, but what I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying to have to not use any of my personal income to make these payments. So if you are a subscriber to this channel, then you know that I use my side hustle, which is options trading, to make payments for my liabilities, such as a new car. And I'm going to be doing the exact same thing with this Tesla. So my goal is to use an options trading strategy known as the wheel strategy to make my monthly auto payments, and also to make my monthly insurance payments, as well as pay for all of my accessories. And if all goes well for the next several years, the ultimate goal is to purchase this brand new car at a 90% discount. Yes, you heard that right. If all goes as planned, I could buy this Tesla Model 3 with only about $4,100 of my own money. So again, that's about a 91% discount. The rest of the money would come from my options trading. And I've created a video explaining how I set up the strategy to make this exact thing happen. And the link will show at the end of this video, or you can find it down in the description. If you want more information about options trading, specifically the wheel strategy, and how I use it to pay for stuff like a new Tesla, then subscribe and turn on the notifications. I'll also post updates on Twitter, so you can follow me there at Trading 5 Talents if you want updates on my progress. Until next time, take care.